Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a Google form to gather information, and then along with the help of an app from the Google App Store called Form Publisher, convert that information automatically back into individual responses in the form of a Google document or a PDF. It's really easy actually once you know the steps. So I'm just going to show you how to do it and then you'll be all set. The first thing you need to do is download an app from the Google App Store called Form Publisher. I've already installed it, but this is how it looks. Once you've done that, many of you have maybe even used Google Forms before, but if you haven't, it's really simple. You go to your Google Drive, click Google Forms. I'm going to change the color and we're going to create a sample form. I'm going to click up here and let it name it there for me. You can give it a description if you'd like. I'm just going to ask a few quick questions to show. So what is your name? That's good. I'm not going to give someone multiple choices for that question. It's a short answer. Alright, I'm going to duplicate that and say, what is your number? Alright, and then lastly, I'm going to ask, will you go out with me? Alright, that's not a short answer. I'm going to give them multiple choices. Yes. Oh, you can also have other. I don't want other. Or very yes. Alright, so now that our form is created, typically, without the help of Form Publisher, all of your responses from people filling out the form will be created in a spreadsheet. You have to create the spreadsheet, and they'll just be recorded in these columns and rows right here. Okay, so that's cool, but it's cooler to use Form Publisher. So here's how you use Form Publisher. Alright, now that I've created my form, I can see that I created it in a folder called Test Form Responses. I've got the form and then the form responses. So next we're going to go to our form, and as long as you've installed Form Publisher, you'll be able to access it from this icon here that says Add-ons. Look there, Form Publisher. Form Publisher, get started. Okay, so this walks you through it actually really well, but I'm going to do it a little bit faster. Okay, you want to generate documents rather than spreadsheets. It already creates spreadsheets for you. So, and do you already have a Google Doc to use as a template? I don't, so no, please create one. This is the cool step that saves you a lot of time, especially if you have a lot of questions in your form. Alright, so it's saying that it found 3 markers. It found 3 questions I asked. That is correct. So I'm going to hit next. Alright, and then it says, where do I want to put the form? Where do I want to have it created? I do have a place for it already. So I'm going to click yes. And then I'm going to select to have it go in Test Form Responses. Alright, now it's saying each file it creates, what do you want to call it? Well, rather than just having it called Sample Form and then Increment 1, Sample Form 2, I'm going to change this to have it be called the person's name. So, what is your name? I'm going to put that where the title is. Alright, and then instead of increment, let's have it put the will you go out with me response in between those carets. Alright, now we're going to hit next, and then you can select, once the document, the PDF or the Google Doc is created, you can have it email someone the response. And so again, you can select whether they're editors or PDF recipients. I'm just going to select the PDF recipient as myself. Now it's a little redundant. You don't need to necessarily have it emailed to yourself because it will be in your Google Drive, but anyways, I'm just doing that for the heck of it. And then I'm going to select keep a copy of PDF in my drive. So it will create a Google Doc and a copy of a PDF, which is cool because then you can take the PDF elsewhere from your Google Drive easily. So next. Alright, you're done. Simple as that. So we're going to try it now. What is your name? Ben. What is your number? And will you go out with me? Yes. I will go out with myself and buy myself sushi. Actually, that's a very yes. Okay, so submit. Great, response has been recorded. So we can close that. We can close this. Look at this. Here are our forms that have been put into our Google Drive as a Google Doc and a PDF. So if we look at them, look at that. There are answers all separated. Now, a cool thing you can do with this then is edit the template. So this shows you excuse me, how it generates the information from this template, and you want to be careful when you're editing this not to really mess with any of this stuff. But if you want to give it a title, you can, and you can go ahead and change the color, make it look nicer, make it bold and underlined. Alright, and then you can give spaces if you want in between your fields, different things like that. As long as you're not messing with this stuff, you're good. Okay? Now, what you can do, and this is pretty fun, is you can go back and simply delete these, right? Because these were generated with the boring look. So we can just go back and delete those. Then we can go back to what's going on? Where am I? Okay. You can go ahead and go back to your form here and go back to Form Publisher. Since it's all set up, you can just go back to the different areas and adjust things. Now, one thing, here we go, regenerate files. So since we got rid of the first time we did it and edited the template, you can go back through and it shows that I have one submission We can regenerate that. And then we can go back here and view it again in its new format. So it's pretty sweet. It does it for you. And that is pretty much what I learned. It's a lot of fun. So thanks for watching. Oh, and you'll see that I got those emailed to myself with the PDF right here. So enjoy and have fun.